Of the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Sexton is out there with George. Then there's Taylor Horton-Tucker. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Collins in at the 5. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Taylor Horton-Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
Passes it to Mann. Williams, a screen on George. Feeds it to Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Outside Collins. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds for Jazz, able to retain possession here. Charlotte on D. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Lock at 6. Banked in off the glass.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
We haven't seen a lot of players come from Finland, and that's where Lauri Markkanen is from.
Not at all. Only the second NBA player from Finland. It's got to be a special feeling to represent your home country like that.
And Smitty taking a look at John Collins here. A big man with considerable versatility.
He's a talented big for sure, Kevin. I'd like to see him become a little more consistent from the outside. If he's able to do this, he could be really dangerous. You know, when John Collins is being utilized correctly, he's a problem. A talented offensive player and solid defender.
Here's Mann. To the middle. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
And George kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Horton-Tucker. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to George. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Left side, Williams. Back to ball. The pass to Mann. There's the pick. Outside, ball. To the inside. Here's Williams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Williams has got 6 points.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Sure. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
That gives them the lead.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
George passes to Horton-Tucker. 1:52 left to play in the first. And George gets it to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Mann, still without a basket. Stolen by Ball. Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Sexton. Williams with the block. Bridges outside. Bridges a screen on Markkanen. Miller outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Left side, Markkanen. The Jazz working the ball around now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Miles Bridges.
Competing, battling inside. This is what coaches want to see Markkanen do more of.
Taking a glance at Lauri Markkanen, Steve, a big man who possesses a lethal touch from way outside.
Kevin, this is what makes him a perfect stretch 4, as well as an all-star caliber talent now. And you get the sense he still has room to grow.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Outside, Markkanen. Driving inside. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Kicks it to Williams, and it's Ball in the corner. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Back to Williams. And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
We've got Williams. Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Mann in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Outside for George. Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 9.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
And it's Ball in the corner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And for players, Steve, being traded is always a possibility. Deep down, how challenging is it hearing your name in the rumor mill?
Kevin, it's very challenging, especially when you're happy where you are and your family is happy. No question, it's one of the few downsides of being an NBA player, being traded.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got his second basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Collins kicks to Sexton. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Sexton. Horton Tucker in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Sexton.
Quick attack by Sexton. The defense just wasn't ready for it.
Mann passes to Miller. There's a screen. There's the dish to Ball. Knocks it loose. Down low. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
George goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
Man passes to Miller. On the wing, Williams. Here's Man. Here's Miller. He's got 5. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And George kicks to Collins. Outside, Markkanen. George passes to Collins. George sets a screen for Collins. Horton Tucker with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Back to Horton Tucker. Good D by Miller. And so Miller will bring it up for Charlotte. Inside. Williams finds Ball. Miller, right side. Back to Ball. Passes it to Man. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. George dishes to Collins. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Unloads. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. 8 points for Lauri Markkanen.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Steve, when you analyze Colin Sexton's game, what do you think his strengths are?
Well, Kevin, certainly it's his scoring, but he's also dependable at helping run the offense too. He's what you call an effective combo guard.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And then Collins slams it in.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
To the paint, stolen by Collins. Lets it go from 14. Here's Horton Tucker. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and the Jazz another 3.
Thing of beauty. In terms of pure shooting form, Markkanen's already well polished.
Here's Man. He takes it in. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Markkanen from outside. And Utah another 3.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. George against Ball. Now George kicks it out to Markkanen. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Lowry Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So on the floor for Utah, Dunn is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. Micic's shot is good.
Oh, my, I didn't know he had the crossover in his bag of tricks. Now, I've seen it all.
Back to Clarkson, to the middle. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Sharing the wealth, Jordan Clarkson with a nice pass.
Williams looking around. Outside, Martin. Pass to Micic. Jacks up a 3. Kessler with the rebound. Utah leading by 9. Summer 2022. Utah hits the reset button, Steve, trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, they got a boatload of picks in return. And I love the young guys they got as well. Markkanen and Kessler, those guys are keepers.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Pass to Hendricks. Nice ball movement by Utah. Done outside, inside, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Kessler, defended by Richards. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Nice move. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see
what a
that
play.
one, Kevin? Unbelievable. This is where Clarkson is at his best, moving downhill with authority.
Here's Martin. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Down low, Hendricks, and he dunks it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 13. And it's blocked. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Dunn kicks to Clarkson. A three-pointer, no good. The Hornets have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. And it's Miller with the jam.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big-time move by Miller.
Out to the right wing. Back to Kessler. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Out to Clarkson. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Williams with the ball for Charlotte, trailing by 13. Williams sets a screen for Ball. A three, and he's good on the three ball. Ball's got 9.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Here's Clarkson. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Here's Clarkson. That one falls. He has 6.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the result.
And the Hornets call time here. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court. Timeout, Charlotte. We're firing off T-shirts, everyone.
Hornets trail by 11.
Fans, one more time.
Ball surveying the defense. Puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Here's Sexton. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. Up. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for you.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller. Then it's Ball. Then it's Williams. And it's Man in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Collins kicks to George. Markkanen in the corner. Tipped away. On the wing, Bridges. Defended by Horton Tucker. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Bridges.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
Collins finds George. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Bridges for 3. Here's Man, defended by George. Tips it. Collins grabs the miss. Utah leading by 8. Horton Tucker with it. Williams picks him up. Collins passes to George. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Collins. Tries to the hoop. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. It's Miller on the way. Defended by Horton Tucker. Here's Man. Drills the three-pointer.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Here's Collins. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Collins. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Sexton against Ball. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Collins dishes to Sexton. Kicks it out to Collins. And he gets the whistle. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Team foul.
And And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Ball, and he makes good on the layup.
LaMelo using that body control there, making the play off contact.
Collins finds George.
2 minutes remaining.
Collins a screen on Ball. George passes to Collins. Driving in. Ball with the rebound.
You'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
There's a screen by Collins. Lobbed up there for Collins, and no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Sexton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Nothing gets a team more fired up than a huge bucket. Colin Sexton lighting the fire.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Miller outside. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Incredible touch for a big man. Marketing shows it both in the field and at the line.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Ball finds Bridges. Williams a screen on Sexton. The drive by Ball. Man, no good with the triple. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bridges with the steal. From downtown, they get the rebound. And Williams is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Horton Tucker, covered by Miller. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Back to Ball with the drive. And so it's Utah with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team.
Searching for some consistency on a night-to-night basis.
And this is what they call a get-right game, potentially. So how do the teams focus? Will the players be in the right frame of mind, trying to capitalize on this unique opportunity?
We'll see. And now the Washington Wizards starters. Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Tyus Jones is out there with Corey Kispert. And it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bridges hits them both. Well, Grand Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, B.A. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority.
And Holmes knows that a lot of the offensive opportunities are going to come secondary. He was there and ready.
Ball no good.
And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Avdia. Kispert on the wing. Holmes a screen on Ball. Kispert's shot is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Mann. No good on the three. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Down low. Here's Kuzma. Soft touch off the glass.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Bridges outside. Will it go? Again, the miss by the Hornets. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Avdia. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Kispert's shot is good.
His small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Ball into the lane, and Holmes with the block.
Well, Holmes' great job defensively, just being in the right spot.
Washington calls timeout.
On the court right now is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. There's a screen, and here's Kispert from the arc. And the Wizards with another three.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Jones with the block. They retain possession. The three from Ball. Washington with a rebound. And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
So it's the Hornets now. The Wizards making their last shot. They get back on track. Buries it from three.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume three-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
Pass to Kispert. Holmes against Williams. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Bridges. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Kispert on the wing. No one near him. And Washington again with the bucket.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Kispert, the pass to Holmes. Back to Kispert. From the arc. And the Wizards with another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Ball. Still without a bucket. Here's Mann. And the Hornets, another three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Kispert. He's got 14. And again, Washington with a triple.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Williams passes to Mann. Pass to Ball. Williams from long range. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
But simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Trey Mann, then it's Ball, and it's Williams in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Here's Kispert. Back to Kuzma. Here's Kispert. Give him 20. Pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 3. Jones against Ball. Bridges, a screen on Jones. It's Bridges on the wing. Fires the 3. Ball. It's good on the putback.
Ball is a high-activity player, good at keeping plays going no matter what.
Holmes passes to Kuzma. Jones up top. No made baskets yet. And here's Kispert from the arc. And the Wizards with another 3.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Ball surveys the floor. To the middle. Williams. Back to Ball. Goes back up. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside. Well, Brent, since you retired in 09, the game has really changed. What's your favorite part of how basketball is played now?
Yeah, BA, I think it's just the amount of skill and freedom that your coaches have allowed guys to play with. There's so much skill on the floor at every position, and it's a read and react offense. So the smarter you are, the more that you can process, and the quicker that you can do that, you can get advantage every time. And when you start to see those teams flow, it starts to become something really special. It's always been about shooting. Maybe the league forgot about it for a couple of years.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow through." Brian?
Very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And a fast break now for the Wizards. Launches a three. Williams grabs the board. The Hornets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter.
Get out of the way!
Wow! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. That one falls. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Ball passes to Miller. Takes the three. Counted from distance. Miller's got 6.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
Now here's Ball. They set the pick. Here's Man. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. 3-pointer. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. A 12-point game. Here's Williams. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Hornets foul call. Trey Mann. First personal foul. First team foul.
36 seconds left in the second period. Now here's Jones. He's closely guarded.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Second team.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Wizards.
No good on the second free throw. The Hornets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. The 3 from Ball. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, just a great feel by Miller. Getting in there for the board and putting it right back up.
Pass to Holmes. Now here's Jones. Back to Holmes. And here is Kuzma. On the wing, Jones. 3 seconds left. Yep, that one goes. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
A big-time effort for Corey Kispert, providing a lot of energy for the Wizards. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The Wizards' shooting has been ridiculous, 75% in this game. So on the floor for the Wizards, we've got Jordan Poole. Marvin Bagley is out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Coulibaly in at the shooting guard position. Martin from beyond the arc, and then some. Martin's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Out to Bagley. Bagley sets a screen. Here's Shamet. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Charlotte trailing. And a deep 3 from Curry. Offline with a 3. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Coulibaly from behind the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
Now Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Martin outside. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Martin's got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The steal. Williams in the post. Drops in the layup for two.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Bagley passes to Shamet. Bagley sets a screen. Here's Shamet. No points so far. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Bagley.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Out to the right wing. Richards, the pass to Martin. And a missed layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. There's a screen. Martin, the pass to McGowans. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Washington has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Shamet. And again, it's Washington converting.
Shamet giving his team a little bit of scoring punch. That's going to help out from the mid-range.
Well, from late first-round pick to big-time scorer, the rise of Jordan Poole has been fun.
Well, he earned himself a pretty lucrative contract after a couple of years of trying to figure out what it is that he does best. I think we know what that is, B.A. Put points on the board. This guy plays with a ton of offensive confidence.
Here's Shamet. He's got 5. Poole, the pass to Shamet. Pass to Gill. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 11. Martin, the pass to Richards. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, good D by Bagley. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And for Charlotte, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Shamet. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Knocked away. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing in transition. Nice.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Shooting for Washington, Corey Kispert. At the line for 2. Hornets timeout call.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
If you want a t-shirt, you have.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. The three from Ball. The offensive rebound. Launches it. That doesn't go either for Ball. And so it's the Washington Wizards. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot select. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Trey Mann out there with Ball. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then it's Miller. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Clock at 6. Here's Kispert. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Kispert's got 30.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Kuzma with a screen on Ball. And here's Kispert from the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Now the Hornets moving it up. Picked it. Now the Wizards in transition. The 3. Inside, here's Avdia. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jones. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And here's Kispert from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Kispert's got 33.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
There's Ball with a 3. The 3 is up. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And here's Kispert from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Ball charges in. Counted.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
It's Avdia on the wing. Holmes down low. Williams defending. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Poke loose. Williams against Holmes. Back to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
6 to shoot from deep three-point land. Rebound by the Wizards. Holmes has got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Kispert from the arc. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Avdia's gotten 4 this quarter.
real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you, oh, what a move by LaMelo Ball.
Always ready to grab attention out there. Ball with an artful dribble move.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Avdia. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams a screen on Jones. Here's Miller. Now here's Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Bridges has got 9 points now in the second half. Holmes a screen on Ball. There's the 3. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Miller, the pass to Ball. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Jones, the pass to Kispert. They set a pick. To the paint. Outside Jones. The 3 ball. Pure from 3-point range. And the Wizards lead by 10.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Williams with the screen. Here's man. Misses there. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time...
these teams that might make this an interesting game?
Well, I think you have to look at, Kevin, both of these teams understand how to execute in the half court. And by that, I mean, number one, they set really solid screens. They're willing to get to their second and third options, and they have creative playmaking. This should be great.
And now Washington's starting group. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Tyus Jones out there with Kispert. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Horton Tucker with it. Jones covering. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Bagley sets a screen for Jones. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got the first points up on the board for Washington.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Kispert, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
LDB, the Jazz have managed to stay competitive while going into a rebuild.
Kevin, you've got to give Utah credit. That is not an easy task. They have managed to amass a great deal of first-round picks and young talent and still remain focused on winning. Truly incredible.
And it's Markkanen, top of the key. Now the dish to Collins. Outside for Sexton. Shot clock at 2. Over Kispert. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jones with the screen on Sexton. And it's Jones, that time on the assist from Kispert. Jones has got 5 now.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The shot's good from Kispert.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Collins looking around. Back to George. Horton Tucker in the corner. Pass to George. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Kuzma. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Sexton with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
Oh, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Bagley with a screen on Sexton. Kispert, no good. And so George will bring it up for the jam. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Fires from deep. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
A great three-point shooter in college, Corey Kispert, who played at Gonzaga, has transferred that skill, Doris, to this NBA level.
And Kevin, you know that guys who can shoot it with range are always in demand. The extra distance doesn't affect Corey one bit. He's very solid from the mid-range. In a shooter's league, he's got his opportunity.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Outside Collins. Chaz passing it around. Bangs home the trifecta. Collins has got 9 points.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Avdia. Launches it. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It's stolen by Bagley. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. Kispert's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Wizards lead by 12. From the Delta Center. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Kispert is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Bagley in at the center. And Doris, what would you say has to happen for the Wizards to take that next step?
I think one of the things that's absolutely key to an organization's success is being able to make the right selections with their draft picks. It's not easy, it's not an exact science, but it's been problematic for this organization in the past. That has got to change.
And George kicks to Markkanen. Back to George. Outside, Sexton. Rebound by the Wizards. Bagley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bagley sets a screen for Avdia. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
George sets a screen for Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big time finish.
To the wing on the left. The pass to Kispert. Bagley with a screen on Sexton. Here's Kispert. Drains the three-pointer. Kispert's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
George dishes to Collins. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Kuzma with the screen for Kispert. And again, Washington with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Collins. That ball, nice speed that time from George. Collins has got 13. And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. Knows he has the size and touch to score inside. Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Kispert. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Collins passes to Sexton. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
And Kispert with the basket on the assist by Jones. Kispert's got 19 points.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Collins, good.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Here's Jones. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Sexton. Back to Horton Tucker. Great D-net time from Bagley.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Jones sets the pick for Kispert. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 22.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
1 second left. The shot will not fall. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Wizards leading by 17. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Corey Kispert.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
They've got Dunn. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jordan Poole has more freedom to create than ever before. He said there's a small group of people who get that chance. You have to make the most of your opportunity and put yourself in position to be successful. I never want any moment to be too big. Kevin, the ball is in his court now.
Yep, just the way he wants it. All right, D.A., thanks so much. There's the screen. The Wizards with another miss. Jazz trail by 13. Clarkson finds Kessler. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
On defense, Washington. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And he drives in. Hendricks, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? No good on the 3. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. That one good for 2.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum. Probably
the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Shaman with it. Still scoreless. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Poole, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
To the left side wing. Here's Kessler. Count that bucket.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Back to Dunn. There's the drive. Kessler, no good. Wizards leading by 11. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Kessler passes to Hendricks. They get it back. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Poole, the pass to Holmes. The kick out to Poole. Pass to Coulibaly. They set the screen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Clarkson passes to Hendricks. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Hendricks. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. For Clarkson, it's been about finding a place in the NBA that suits him.
You know what, Kevin? That is often the case for players who are not superstars, but are quality players. Jordan Clarkson came into the league with the reputation to have...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more different...
The previous play is over.
Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effective.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
I've been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A different look for Utah. Collins checked in for Walker Kessler. Lowry Marketing comes in for Clarkson, and Georgia subbed in for Dunn. Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is, which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And George kicks to Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Here's Kispert. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Washington Wizards bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Washington, and at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Tyus Jones out there with Kispert, and it's Bagley in at the center filling out the middle. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in to what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Wow, Lauri Markkanen, that's a ferocious finish.
Kuzma kicks to Kispert. Kuzma with the screen for Kispert. Back to Kuzma. Passes it to Kispert. To the inside. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist from Kispert. Kispert's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Hendricks. Markkanen into the lane. And Markkanen throws it down.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
Down low, here's Bagley. Kicks it out to Jones. Kuzma passes to Bagley. Bagley sets a screen for Avdia. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
And the pass to Hendricks. Picked by Markkanen. A 3-ball. And Jones pulls it down.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Kispert kicks to Jones. To the paint. Here's Kispert. He gets that one. And now it's a 9-point Wizards lead.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Now here's Kispert. He's tightly guarded. Lets the 3 fly, and the 3-ball is good. Kispert's got 30 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Jones with the screen on Markkanen. Pass to Jones. Back to Kuzma. Outside, Jones. From outside the arc, Markkanen pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Bagley sets a screen for Kispert. And finished off by Bagley. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And George kicks to Markkanen. of 3 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. And the 3 off target. Now, here's Avdia. Defended by Horton Tucker. Avdia gets the bucket.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
He had a nice open look right there.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made 3 on one end. He comes right back for his own team. Love it.
Jones against George. Pass to Avdia. There's the 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Collins passes to George. Now, here's Collins. Over Bagley. And it's off the back rim. No good. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They came in here and, all right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
everyone. Well, Grant, something these teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
So the Hornets starting five. Ball and Martin are the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Martin, the pass to Ball. Here he goes. And Ball throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Well, here's Cody Martin. What a special family connection he's got.
Yeah, you know, his twin brother Caleb also in the NBA. In fact, they played together for a couple of years with the Hornets. Now on separate teams, but both of them more than earning their way.
Clark, when it comes to Charlotte, their roster skewed to the young side for a few seasons now.
And that lack of experience is part of the reason they've struggled for a while now, B.A. Young teams inevitably must go through growing pains. Charlotte's had a tough time finding stability.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's George. Spins. Back to Markkanen. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. He was still sliding right there.
Martin against Sexton. Pass to Collins. Over Williams. Back to Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Collins. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Williams. It's Martin on the wing. Here's Miller. Back to Martin. The shot from the low post is good. Martin's got 5 points.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. He can really whip passes there around the court.
Markkanen inside. He's guarded by Bridges. Kicks it out to Collins. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's Martin on the wing. George defending. Bridges outside. Lets the 3 fly. Collins with the rebound. Utah leading. Markkanen right side. Outside for Sexton. Bridges against Markkanen. Pass to Hendricks. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Ball. Martin outside. Oh, George with a steal for the finish. And the jam by George.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Here's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Kicks it to George. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Pass to Miller. The kick out to Ball. Let's go with a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Hendricks. Collins a screen. Now here's Markkanen. And the layup falls.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
Martin with a screen on George. It's Martin on the wing. This one for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Martin's got 8.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Markkanen with a screen on Martin. Sexton goes in, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The nimbleness of Sexton on the drive makes him tough to stop. He can just squeeze right past you.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And Ball throws it down.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
And George with the jam.
Yeah, a rookie with fast feet. George sprints to a shot.
And there's a pick. There's Ball with a 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Jazz out of... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Ball and Martin are the 1 and the 2. Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5. George. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
It's a Jazz ball.
Here's George. 10 points for him. Collins outside. There's the drive, and Collins with the slam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Ball against Sexton. Martin outside. And there's the screen. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Collins. He takes it in. The rebound by Bridges.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Here's Martin. Pass to Bridges. Ball, a screen on George. Clock at 6. Ball with it. Picked up by Sexton. Beyond the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for Utah. They trail by 1. And he makes it. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. After the basket by Utah. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And it's in there. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, B.A., it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws. And the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Here's Sexton. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Collins. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision. Solid at finding open teammates.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Martin. 12 points for him. Here's Miller. 2 points. That one goes. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And this is how composed Miller is. He doesn't let physical defense get to him.
Here's Markkanen. Just bullies his way in. Lauri Markkanen. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Hornets foul. Cody Markkanen. Second personal foul.
There's 1:17 left in the half. Markkanen outside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
George, a screen on Williams. Here's Markkanen. Back to George. To the wing, right side. Clock at 4. Now here's Markkanen. He's guarded closely. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Ball with a head of steam. And Ball throws it down.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
George finds Markkanen to the inside. Williams grabs the board.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Ball outside. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
He can't get it to go. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Walker Kessler. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Taylor Horton Tucker, and it's Yurtseven in at the 4. That's the group for Utah right now. Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
Snatched away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. He goes up, flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Williams on the wing. Grant Williams, serious hustle points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Dunn, the pass to Yurtseven. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Yurtseven's got his first 2 points. Doubled by Dunn. Williams up top. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Williams a screen on Yurtseven. Driving in. McGowan laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
On the wing, Clarkson. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Clarkson's got his third basket on the night right there.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Here's Mann. They trail by 3, and the bucket is good.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Dunn, the pass to Horton Tucker. Kessler a screen. Clarkson outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first team all-rookie and continues to develop.
It's both from the stripe, and you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, B.A., they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
Dunn, the pass to Yurtseven. Back to Dunn. To the middle. And that one goes in as as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Taking a look at the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, a team that has struggled to find their identity.
And, you know, because of this, they've been very inconsistent, up and down. We've seen them beat some good teams, BA, but we've also seen them go on some bad losing streaks.
Here's McGowan's. And a miss there on the triple. Gordon Tucker, the pass to Clarkson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, drawing the trip to the line.
A new lineup here for Charlotte. He does not get the second one. Charlotte trailing. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Martin. Kessler with a rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Dunn, the pass to Horton Tucker. And here's your 7. Here's Dunn. 3-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Charlotte again missing. For Utah, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to Horton Tucker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still.
The previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes a first. And he makes both free throws. Timeout called, the Hornets.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Ball. He's got 16. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter. Right wing. Here's Miller. Utah with the rebound. Outside Horton Tucker. Pass to your 7. Dunn outside. Back to your 7. Now here's Kessler. Clarkson outside. Your 7, a screen on Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Miller. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Taylor Horton Tucker.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellows inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And Collins with the slam.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Sexton against Ball. He gets it in there. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
Never lacking for sizzle in his game. That was a sweet move from Ball right there.
Marking it outside. Here's Collins. And Collins with the jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And he sinks the second.
Hey, the steady improvement LaMelo's made as a distributor and team leader, that's pretty admirable. He's becoming more and more of a go-to guy.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Ball and Martin are the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller, and it's Williams in at the 5. And that one's good.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Here's George. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this ball.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
George with the bucket. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Ball looks over the floor. Here's Miller. Pass to Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
For Utah, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Markkanen with a screen on Martin. Gordon Tucker, the pass to Markkanen. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Three-pointer, Bridges. Here's Ball. Ball going all the way.
Boy, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Here's Markkanen. Kicks it out to Collins. Ball with the rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Miller, the pass to Ball. Inside, here's Bridges. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, you got to like the aggressiveness there from Bridges because he forced the defense that time to commit the foul.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Bridges hits them both. Utah leading. Collins outside. To Hendricks. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The kick out to Ball. Here's Miller. It's stolen. Going all the way to the rack. Markkanen inside. He's against Bridges. George with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Pass to Collins. 5 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Clarkson's checked in for Utah.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz, number 00.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Ball into the lane. Martin outside. With the teardrop. No good there. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. They lead by 4. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Clarkson. Drops in the 3. Clarkson's got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Martin with the bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. Goodness.
Now here's Markkanen. Tries the spin move. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
The kick out to Ball. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Miller. Tries again. Williams uses the glass on the layup.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Pass to Hendricks. Outside for Sexton. Markkanen outside. Back to Sexton. Down low. And Markkanen with the stop.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Martin with a screen on Markkanen. Back to Martin. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on John Collins. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Mark Williams, 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Markkanen with a screen on Martin. Back to Markkanen. Pass to Collins. From outside the arc. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And so it's Utah with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better effort.
them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And, Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute. Play.
Okay.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Martin, the pass to Miller. Out to the right wing. Ball against Jones. Plays it up and banks it in.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And it's Bagley in the corner. Bagley sends a screen for Jones. That shot wide open. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The past few seasons have seen frequent shakeups to the Wizards roster.
Yeah, the Wizards have been a bit of a lab in terms of trying to figure out what exactly it is that they're going to have that works. What's the recipe here? What's the perfect fit here? And I'm sure in time it's going to come together.
Bagley sends a screen for Kispert. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Here's Williams, and he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Inside, Bagley kicks it out to Jones. The Wizards working the ball around now. Bagley with a screen on Ball. 5 on the clock. Jones, no luck.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Outside, Ball. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the left wing. Bagley sends a screen for Kispert. And again, Washington with the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Miller sets a screen for Martin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Kispert wide open, he fires, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Here's Ball, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Jones drives in. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Miller kicks to Martin. Fires the 3, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Make some noise if you want a t-shirt.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. They trail by 1. Avdia with a screen for Kispert to the middle. And Avdia the bucket on the assist from Kispert.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Jones against Ball. Bridges inside. And the shot goes in.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
Now here's Kispert, covered by Martin. Kispert setting the pick for Avdia. Again, the Wizards good for 2. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Deep 2 from Ball. And that one released in time, but no good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Washington. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. The guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Miller in at the 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he owns it, David. I like that. Thanks. Jones against Martin. Driving to the basket. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up, moving it up. The 3. A putback. Ball with the rebound. Hornets trail by 3. Miller finds Ball. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And he lays it straight in. Ball's got 6.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Here's Kispert. Off target from three-point range. Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And Bridges jams it in.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. Kispert kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Avdia. Lets it go with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. 7 points in the game. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want to have guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady and the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch. And Miller reminds some of a young Paul George, a 6'9" athletic forward with great upside.
Avdia with a screen for Kispert. Kuzma with a screen on Martin. Kispert off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Miller, great positioning on the putback. Miller's got the lead up to 2 now for Charlotte.
And there's the length and skill working together there. Miller keeping that possession alive.
Kuzma outside. There's the pass to Kispert. Back to Kuzma. He kicks it to Kispert. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like it when he finds the open man, and so do they.
It's Jones on the wing. 1:27 left in the first half. Kispert, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Sinks the three-pointer.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Kispert kicks to Kuzma. Over to the left wing. And Kispert the bucket on the assist by Bagley. Kispert's got the game tied up here for Washington. Inside. And a slam by Williams.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Avdia with a screen for Kispert. And again, Washington with the triple.
Bottle. You need shooters on your team who can space
space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Ball, the pass to Martin. Fires from 14. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jones. Kicks it to Kispert. No good on the triple. Charlotte has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Miller. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And the concentration there from Miller, not phased at all by the contact.
A three-pointer is right on target. Kispert's got 25 points in the game. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
A big-time effort for Corey Kispert, providing a lot of energy for Washington. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Your Arena Entertainment.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Corey Kispert.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Rashawn Holmes. Andrew Shaman is out there with Gill. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Coulibaly. Oh!
Yes, sir.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Good look from the big man as Holmes gets it to the other guy and not forcing his shot.
Here's Micic. Offline with his 3. The Wizards with the lead. Stolen away. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Passes to Richards. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The assist.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
The Wizards shoot their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
He's off on the second. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Now here we are watching Trey Mann, Greg, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hand.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others.
And the wait is now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that'll actually work at the end of the year. You play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Williams, a screen on Poole. Micic, the pass to McGowan. Pass to Micic. To the paint. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Holmes. Here's Coulibaly. There's a good screen. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Williams. Count that one. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hornets.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Poole, and he goes in for the dunk.
Highlight reel stuff there from Jordan Poole.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
That one, no good. Charlotte's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Hornets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Micic, the pass to Richards. Here's Micic. 5 to shoot, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Out left to the wing, and there's the pass to Kispert. For the tie, the rebound by Richards. Charlotte leading by 3. To the wing right side, stolen by Kispert. Outside, Jones. Here's Kuzma. And again, Washington, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Wizards Lakers.
Landry Shamet checked in for the Wizards.
Let's give him a big hand for that jaw-dropping performance.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Ball feeling it out a bit. He kicks to Miller. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Avdia. And another miss by Washington. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Martin. An easy 2 points on the layup. Martin's got 8 points.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen, a shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Jones, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the second free throw, good. 11 seconds left to play here in the third. And it's Ball penetrating. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Bagley. Shamet. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. The guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. Bridges out there with Williams, and it's Miller in at the small forward. Ball, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Kispert with it. He's against Martin. Good on the shot. And with that, the Charlotte lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Kispert. Outside Martin. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Miller sets a screen for Ball. Miller outside. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And it's Williams with the jam.
Nice selfless play by Miller, the rookie, sharing the wealth out there.
Avdia with a screen for Kispert. Now, here's Avdia. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Bridges up top, guarded by Kuzma. Miller outside. Here's Williams, and he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Here's Kispert. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kispert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time. Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
To the inside. Stolen by Ball. And the Hornets call time here.
Charlotte timeout. If you want a t-shirt and you know you do, make some noise. How about your Wizards ring?
Here's Ball.
Let's give him a big hand for that jaw-dropping performance.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Martin. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Miller with a screen on Jones. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
It's good from long range.
Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Hornets leading by 4. Bagley with the block, and he's able to get it back. Ball sets a screen for Martin. The kick out to Ball. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Hornets lead by 6.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Kispert, the pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Love watching Bagley get confident in big possessions.
Miller with a screen on Jones. Ball. Bagley with the block. And it's Kispert in the corner. Kuzma with the screen for Kispert. Passes it to Kuzma. Over to the wing. Jones with the screen on Martin. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Kispert.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep, and there's another.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
The kick out to Williams. Bridges against Kuzma. Yes!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Jones against Ball. Kispert setting the bid for Jones. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Hornets. It's Miller on the wing. Defended by Jones. The kick out to Ball. Off target with his three. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. It's a three-point game. Now here's Kispert. Guarded closer. There's the pick. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Good on the first, and that brings them within two. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a three-point lead. Washington calls timeout. What's your take, guys?
Well, you need the three here. A quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. One fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
exude is unique. It's really a testament to how well coached they are.
They really are, B.A. Both half-court teams, they like to slow the game down and execute their offense. I have to pay respect to that kind of approach.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got Lauri Markkanen, George out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's John Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. George's shot is good.
Taking the hit, Keontae George. I mean, this guy is a shot maker, scores when it's not easy.
Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Markkanen outside. Over to the wing. Here's Hendricks. Takes it inside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's George. George, a screen on Kuzma. Markkanen finds Collins. Back to Markkanen. 5 to shoot. Here's Collins. He's covered by Bagley. Collins, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Kuzma with a screen on Sexton. Kispert, the pass to Kuzma. And here's Jones. 4-3. And again, Washington with a triple.
With Jones on the court, their offense just flows. His three-point game opens up a lot for them.
Pass to Hendricks. Collins outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Sexton, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Here's Kispert. Pass to Bagley. Back to Kispert. To the paint. Another shot. And it's laid in by Jones. Jones has got 5 now.
Terrific execution and close. The defense can't give Jones these easy buckets.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
Markkanen outside.
2 minutes.
George against Jones. And George with the basket on the assist by Markkanen.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Sexton. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Hendricks. Back to Collins. Outside Sexton. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Washington. Pass to Kispert. And 1:01 left in the first. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Hendricks. George, right side. Collins a screen. Over Bagley. Collins, no good. The Wizards with a lead. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Turned on the Jets, and Jones flew down the lane.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Collins. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. George against Jones. Pass to Kispert. Back to Jones. Kuzma with a screen on George. And so it's the Washington Wizards leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Washington.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. George out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's John Collins. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. Markkanen from long range. Oh, Markkanen showing off the range there.
Lauri Markkanen there showing how much he can actually stretch the defense.
Back to Jones. There's a screen. Pass to Kispert. Down low. Here's Avdia. Rebound, Utah.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, B.A., and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth in Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you. Avdia passes to Kispert. Here's the pick. Back to Avdia. Timeout call, the Wizards. And when it comes to defining rivalry, Smitty, you think both sides have to win big, or is mutual dislike enough?
You know, I think B.A. winning really brings the rivalry out. And I think it has to go back-to-back years. Also, a little bad blood doesn't hurt a rivalry when both teams just don't like each other.
Shot clock at 6 to the middle. Here's Kispert, and he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
A steady point guard, Tyus Jones makes the right reads in the pick and roll, knows when to dish.
George scanning the floor. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Kuzma drives in. Outside Jones. Pass to Kispert. Jones sets a screen to the inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Jones has got 9.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
George against Jones. Inside. Here's Kispert. Kuzma outside. Here's Kispert. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive board. Kuzma, the pass to Jones. Kuzma with a screen on George. Here's Jones. And at last, they get one to fall. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tyus Jones doing a great job of breaking down the defense in the pick and roll, taking what they gave him.
Markkanen with a screen on Jones. Markkanen against Kuzma. It's tipped. Here's Kispert. Outside Jones. Back Bagley sets a screen. The three is up. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 7-point Wizard lead.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
The Wizards have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Some room here for Jones. The rebound by Markkanen.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Collins finds George. The shot no good. Jones with some nice D. And Washington shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Avdia passes to Jones. Kuzma with a screen on Collins. Here's Jones. Nails the wide open jumper. Jones has got 13.
When Tyus is hitting like this, it's good for everyone. Great to see him so involved. Such a crafty guard. Colin Sexton with the incredible moves you can't defend.
Pass to Jones. Takes a three. Connects from downtown. He's got 16.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Collins outside. Three-pointer. And no good. Tyus Jones, he's been the guy making things happen for the Wizards. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
25.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Tyus Jones really making a difference here.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
We've got Jordan Poole, also Landry Shamet out there. And it's Gill in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Washington's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Well, Jordan Clarkson has had many different roles in his career, Smitty, all with the same outcome.
BA, it doesn't matter what jersey Clarkson has on or what role he has. The dude is going to score. Simple as that.
Utah trailing here. Pass to Horton Tucker. They set the pick. Back to Clarkson. Now here's Kessler. From deep. And Holmes pulls it down. Here's Coulibaly. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Gill. Here's Coulibaly. To the middle. Here's Holmes. Good D by Kessler. And for Utah, they're shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Here's Horton Tucker to the inside. Kessler passes to Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker on the wing. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
For a lead guard, Dunn's the perfect storm inside. Long, strong, and athletic.
So he gets them both. Now Poole hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Poole outside. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Gill pass to Poole. The Wizards need to get off a shot here.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
On the wing, Clarkson. Dunn outside. To the right side. Here's Kessler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kessler's got his first 2 points of the night.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Holmes, a screen on Clarkson. Here's Shamet. And the Wizards with another three.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, diversity is certainly valued in the NBA, but Commissioner Adam Silver said we should have more women coaches. We should have a female head coach right now. We should have more women referees. As much as we've led in certain areas, we're a bit behind in this area. It's something we're working very hard on. Brian?
All right, great point there, Allie. Good stuff. We appreciate it.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And that one's good. Koulibaly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Back to Dunn. To the paint. Here's Kessler. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Poole with the ball, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. The Jazz have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Horton Tucker, and he'll draw. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Taking 2 shots.
It was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Kessler. Markkanen comes in for Yurtseven. Colin Sexton's checked in for Clarkson. And it's George in for Dunn.
Horton Tucker is a scorer, someone that tries to give his team a jolt of energy.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Markkanen. A show of force by Markkanen to get through.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
It's Avdia on the wing. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Kispert. Shot clock at 5. Back to Avdia. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Jones against George. Markkanen for 3. That shot is off. Here's Kuzma. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Maybe Kuzma's greatest attribute, creative in how he generates points.
Good on the second one. Sexton with it. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Washington Wizards leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now? And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Lauri Markkanen out there with John Collins. Then there's George. Then there's Taylor Horton-Tucker. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. There's the screen by Kuzma. And here's Kispert from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Hendricks no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Bagley sets a screen. Down low. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
The ball's knocked loose. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal.
They'll pin that one on John Collins. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Taylor Horton-Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
And here's Kispert from the arc. The rebound by Markkanen.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Right side, Horton-Tucker. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 7 tonight. There's the screen by Kuzma. Top of the key. And he drops that one in. Kispert's got 5 points now this quarter. For 3, George. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Kispert on the wing to the paint. Six on the shot clock. And he's going for the lob. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kispert.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
George against Jones. Pass to Hendricks. Back to George. Here's Hendricks. They set the screen. It's Markkanen on the wing. The shot comes out. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Back to Kispert. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
To the inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. George, another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And this is what George wants to be doing. The rookie loves to score the ball.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kispert, puts up a 3, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And Collins with the slam.
Next level stuff from John Collins on the dunk, firing his guys up.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. On the wing, Jones. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
A tricky dribble move by Tyus Jones, putting his handles to work.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And Collins with the slam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Wizards.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And what a huge performance it was for Corey Kispert.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Here's Kispert, defended by Horton Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with the 3. On offense, here's Utah. Down by 12. Here's Markkanen. Jones grabs the board. Here's Kispert. There's the screen by Kuzma. Lets it fly. The shot off that time. Collins right side. And the layup is good off the glass.
Forceful move by Collins inside, not letting them hold him back.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Can't connect. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing it.